Hi, hello, my friend. This is your boy, Colton Havens with Six Figure Profit, and this is where you come to take control of your life. If you're worried about your age, whether you're older or younger, and if that affects your ability to make money online, this video is specifically for you. Stay till the end because I got two questions for you that when you answer, you can implement more into this, okay? And I have these questions here specifically to turn you from a consumer into a creator, because when you implement things right away, they're going to last in your head a lot longer. Okay, they have statistics shown that when you write down stuff or you type in things, you have a better chance of remembering it. So I'm going to share my screen right now, and we're going to get down and dirty in this. Okay, so here we go. Does age matter when earning money online? So Alexander the Great is a great example of this. So he started out on his quest to go and conquer the whole known world at the time at age 19. Okay, he's a great role model on how to conquer things in a way. Granted, there's things that we don't have to do these days, like the violence and the killing and all that stuff. But the principles that he has to get what he wanted is what we're going to talk about here. His relentless, his persistence, but also the goals and the things that he was able to achieve in such a short time. Now that we live longer, okay, he died around age 31 from like a knife, like something, okay? He just died from either infection or something like that. But we're going to talk today mainly about the IP versus the PI way of thinking. So I stands for impatient and P stands for patient. Okay, too many of us are PIs, okay? And PI is the reason why we're not getting results in either our wealth, health, love, or happiness, okay? So why is it bad to be a PI, okay? So here's a great quote by a philosopher. I have a hard time saying that name, but you act like immortals in that you fear and act like immortals in all that you desire. So what that means is in our fear. So if I start a business, is it going to fail? If I go date this person, what if they say no? In our fears, we act as if we are mortal. So things bad are going to happen to me. But in our desires and the things that we want in life, we act like we're immortal. So yeah, dude, I want to get in shape, but I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's not promised, or even the next few years. You know what? I'm gonna make my New Year New Year resolution today, but I'm not gonna act on it until the beginning of New Year's. So we act as if we're immortal for everything that we want in life. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get to it later. Okay, but our fears, we act as if like that could happen to us right now. If I start a business today, tomorrow I'm going to go bankrupt and blah, blah, blah. Okay. We have to act as if, so it comes from the mindset of abundance. There's always going to be more. Okay. So even if worst case scenario ever and your business fails, the likelihood of you living on the street or not being able to sleep on someone's couch is very slim, unless you don't have the social forgiveness that you needed to build up over time, which we talked about yesterday. So if you guys missed yesterday's, make sure you guys go back and watch yesterday's video. We actually have a group as well that have like-minded individuals, people that like this type of mindset, want to create wealth online and turn their passion into income. It's a 5-day challenge that we have inside the group, but you guys can join the group for free down in the description below. So that way you can get around like-minded people. You also, when you make your YouTube videos, you can post them in there and people are going to like, share, and comment on those videos to help boost your algorithm for that. So it's the only group that I know that does that. There's no spamming allowed, all that great stuff. But if you want to be around more like-minded people that take action and implement instead of just talking about their desires, make sure you guys are in the group below. Okay, so that is why it's better to be an IP versus a PI. So PI, we are patiently impatient. So I'll get to it tomorrow I'll get to it tomorrow, okay, with our desires. But what we want to be is PI. So impatiently patient, meaning, okay, so PIs, we set goals 10 years, 20 years from now. Oh, I'll do that in 10 years, 20 years. But impatiently patient means that I'm going to do something today and then stick with it as if I'm going to live for 20 years. So an example, yesterday, I know I've been talking about working out and doing that stuff. So the creating of the habit of the activity is more important, um, almost than the activity itself. So you got to do it in bite-sized pieces. So I'm not as fit as I used to be, right? And I know that I should be more fit. So yesterday I did 50 push-ups and then I did 50 sit-ups, and that was it. It probably took me 10 minutes at most. Okay, and then today I'm going to do that same thing, and then tomorrow, versus going to the gym for 4 hours today and then not going for the next month or so. Okay, so I'm going to start today. Impatiently, I will start today. Then I'm going to be patient with my goal, knowing that it's a worthwhile goal. I'm going to impatiently start today, but be patient with my results in the long term, because I know that doing this every single day, doing the push-ups every day, will eventually give me the goal that I want. But I'm not going to patiently wait. I'm not going to do my workout tomorrow. I'm not going to do my workout next week. I'm not going to wait for New Year's to do my workout and then implement. So I'm going to be impatiently patient. Okay, and that's the same with your online business. Be impatiently patient. Start today and know that you're here for another 20 years or so. Okay, have that mindset of I'm going to do something today. So a good example of this, the story of the girl on the piano. So Ty Lopez shares a story about him being in Hollywood and people were wanting to, come and have an investor. And Ty Lopez is one of the big entrepreneurs online, has the money, wanted to go into this field. So Hollywood is one of the hardest markets. There's a lot of supplies, meaning lots of people want to do it, and a small demand, which makes it a very hard market. So, but anyways, this girl comes to his house to play the piano to see if he would invest in her. Played the piano beautifully, did a fantastic job, was her own music. Ty said that he had been in the industry long enough to know that she was good. There's some people that are delusional, think they're good, and they're not, but she was good. And he said, I asked her one question. He says, how much practice did you do today? And she says, oh, I haven't practiced today for this reason and that reason and this reason. He says, okay, that's all I needed to know that I wasn't going to invest in her. Okay. So you want to invest on the people that are on the rise, or, okay, who do you, if you're the investor, let's switch roles. If you're the investor and you're going to give someone your hard-earned cash, who would you rather give your hard-earned cash to? Someone that is practicing every single day, or someone that's going to rely on their talent and just their ability? Okay. Who would you rather invest in? Obviously, the person that's doing it every single day and is on the rise. So my question to you is, are you that type of person that you would want to invest in? Okay. And if you're not the type of person that's learning and developing and doing and learning something new to master your craft every day, meaning online, you must be on this video. You're probably one of those people, especially if you've made it all the way through here. And you should probably join the group below, because that's where all these other people that are implementing, taking action, it's always better to be around those type of people. Okay. So who would you rather invest in? Someone that is on the rise and is working for their goal every single day. They're impatiently patient, meaning they're doing something every single day to chip away at their big goal that they have, knowing that they're going to be there chipping away for a while. But if they don't take action today, then there's no likelihood of that tree ever falling, okay, or those big goals ever falling, the pillars, okay? You are the youngest you will ever be, whether you feel like you're old or you are young. Today is the youngest you will ever be in your life ever again, okay? From this day forward, you only get older. Now, that we have a delusion of time frame with age. So most people think age is like your birth certificate age, right? You're from this old to how old, right? But that is a way of factoring age with like body and science and everything. But the real age is from how old you are today till the day you die. Now, if you're smart, you just said, dude, Cole, no one knows when you're going to die. No one knows when you're going to die. Right. That's true. So let me give you an example of who do you think is younger? Me, you, or my 80-year-old grandma? Okay. Who is younger? Now, we're going to say probably the younger person, right? But in reality, if you and I die tomorrow on a plane crash, or a bus hit us as we were crossing the street, and then my grandma lived for another 6 years, in that retrospect, she is younger, okay? So not knowing when we die should be the reasons why we implement today, okay? But the statistics show that we will make it through today. We're likelihood of making it today. The further we get away from the days we can control, the more chaos theory comes into effect. Okay, so that's why today is very important. That's why today is the day that we have to take action. We have to stop acting immortal and do something today that's going to chip away at our big goals. Okay, there's two type of people in the world, in this world. Okay, who are you going to be? This is a quote from Alexander the Great. Through every generation of human race, there has been a constant war, a war with fear. Those who have the courage to conquer it are made free, and those who are conquered by it are made to suffer until they have the courage to defeat it or death takes them. Okay, too many people let death take them before they ever implement their business, their wealth, their health, and even their happiness with their spouse and loved ones. Okay, there's a quote called all the great ideas. If you go to the cemetery, that's where all the fortunes are buried, because people never acted or implemented on their goals they had or their ideas, and it went to them to their death. Okay, so we have to stop acting as if we're immortal with our desires and implement today. Okay, because the odds are you'll make it through today and tomorrow. Okay, after that it gets a little foggy and then more foggy. But if we are impatiently patient, okay, meaning we implement now versus being patiently impatient. So you're like, dude, I want everything right now, but I'm not going to do anything because I got time and I'm not going to do it today. Okay, does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense, but that's how most of us go. Okay, don't tell me about your 10-year goals. Don't tell me about your 5-year goals. Have those in place for a vision, but what are your today goals? What are you going to do today to help your wealth, health, and happiness that's going to start forming new habits? Okay, so what you can do today in bite-sized pieces, like I'm doing with my workouts, I'm doing it in like 10-minute intervals because I can repeat that daily. Okay, what habits are you going to start to form? Okay, the crazy thing about bad habits is the chains of bad habits are too weak to be felt till they're too strong to be broken. Meaning we don't realize how bad our habits are. People think that, when's the last time you worked out? Okay, mine was like a year ago of consistency. So it's going to take 3 times as long to create a good habit as it took to form the bad habit. Okay, now with that logic, if you haven't worked out for a year, it's going to take you about 3 years or so to get to the shape that you want. Now with that mindset, if you had 1 year of not implementing on your money goals, but it's going to take you 3 years if you let your bank account go down, and it takes you 3 years to get back to that point, okay, that's going to put some fire in your ass and get you to do some things, right? So we're going to create new habits by simply starting today in our wealth, health, love, and happiness. Okay. So the questions that we have for today that you need to answer is, the first question is, what is an example of a long-term goal you had for wealth, health, wealth, love, and happiness that you should have done quicker? Mine was my workouts. Okay. I should have done more workouts. Wealth, I'm kind of working on that, building videos every day, promoting my company, doing that thing. Love, my girlfriend, her and I go on trips. We like to go on more trips. We need to go on more. And then happiness is like writing in your gratitude journal, or making a video at moments that you were happy and excited. Okay, that you should have done quicker, but you should have done this quicker. What is it? Okay, leave these in the comments below. Okay, because this is going to how you stop becoming a consumer and now you're a creator, and you're going to be able to remember this video a lot better. So second question, what is something you start immediately right now, and how are you going to break it into bite-sized chunks? The best one would be either you guys get a book and start reading it, right? Developing your mind. Who are you going to invest in? Someone that focuses on the raw skill, or someone that's learning and developing every day? Who would you want to invest in, and are you that person? Okay, if you are that person, go and get this book. .com Secrets is down below. Also, a #1 recommended business model on how to earn cash online is down there below too. Join the group though, because we can get on live calls with you. We're going to do Facebook Lives. We can do telephone calls, one-on-one coaching, but that's all in the group. You don't get that unless you go into the group, follow the 5-day program on how to turn your passion into income. But what are you going to do today? What are you going to implement today? Highly suggest you go and get this book, .com Secrets, that teaches you the underground playbook on how to make money online. Your age does not matter about your income. It's the implementation and the execution of your goals daily that's going to determine how much wealth, love, or happiness that you have in your life. Okay. So that's what I got for you guys today. Leave your questions in the comments below. Go and get the book today because we are not immortal, okay? If you have desires, go and achieve them today. Act immediately and be patient and commit to a 20-year, 5-year plan of going into that, because that's a little excessive, right? You're like, dude, that's a lot. But with that mentality, you get lost in the process and don't worry about the outcome. And that's when real money, real wealth will happen, and it starts to come in effect because you get into a flow state. Okay, that's going to be for a different video. Make sure you guys go and get the book. It is free. Okay, pay for the shipping. Join the group below. We've got a #1 business recommended and your questions below. Okay, leave your questions below down here in the comments. I love y'all. Peace. Take control of your life because you only get one.